types of chittavrittis are there, and they are classified into 5 groups, and some are easy and some are difficult to overcome. Klishtaha, aklishtaha. Some are easy for somebody, some are not easy, it is difficult for some to get over the different kinds of chittavrittis. And the 5 groups, that is Pramana, Viparyaya, Vikalpa, Nidra and Smriti. These are the 5 varieties of chittavrittis that we have. Pramana is the means, the instrument of right knowledge. Viparyaya is mistaken knowledge. See, based on the first one itself, all the others are there. So, mistaken knowledge. And Vikalpa is imagination, or there is no corresponding object for something which we speak of. We use a word, but there is no, everywhere you know, wherever there is a word, there has to be a meaning to it. What is a meaning and what is a word? A word is a combination of syllables, but that has a meaning, and that meaning is always associated with either a physical object or a thought or something abstract. So abstract things are also we can experience. So love, feelings, all feelings are abstract, which you cannot show in the physical form. So the Vikalpa is like, I say there's a sky flower. There's a sky flower here. When I say sky flower, immediately you feel that you have understood something. Sky you know, flower you know. So sky flower, you make an imagination, a flower is there in the sky. But is there a real sky flower? There is no such a thing. Or hair, horns of a hare, we call it horns of a hare or a rabbit. So immediately we imagine 2 horns for a rabbit. And then, so this is just our own making up of our memory, putting together, which is actually not there in the world. So that is Vikalpa. And Nidra, sleep, and Smriti, memory. And all these things he explains in next 5 sutras. And Pratyaksha, Anumana and Agama, these are the 3 different ways of understanding the world. So Pratyaksha is perception, inference is, the Anumana is inference, and Agama is words that are the knowledge that is handed over to us by generations. So all the knowledge that are there are Agamas, where you have trust. Maybe Google, if you believe it. Google is Agama. So that way, it is an Agama. These are the 3 ways of understanding. We have the process of understanding. And then Abhyasa Vairagya, Abhyasa Nirodha, we did. So by Abhyasa and Vairagya, by constant practice and detachment, we channelize the functions of the mind. And later, he starts speaking of different levels of samadhi. The 17th, 18th sutras, the Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda, Asmita, Rupanugamat, Samprajnataha, a state of samadhi which is called Samprajnata. And the next one is Anyaha, he says. He doesn't say Asamprajnata. It is the other. The other is Virama Pratyaya Abhyasa Purvaha. You go on practicing on that without any Virama. Virama is rest. So restfulness. If you go on increasing or if you go on practicing that restfulness, then there you have the other, that is Asamprajnata. They call it as Asamprajnata Samadhi. Later, the Samskara Shunyo, then reach that. If a person is too severe, he wants to reach immediately, then there are ways. Okay, he will reach it fast. One who can run the Olympics, he can run faster. So that way, somebody can reach faster. And there are levels also. Mrudu, Madhya, Adhimatratvat, Tatopi Visheshaha. So even there are milder people, Madhya people, and middle people, and Adhimatra. So very severe practice. So such people get faster. Now he starts about the different ways also. Here, Ishvara Pranidhanadva. This statement is interpreted in different ways by different people. Ishvara Pranidhana Va. The word Va, what does that mean? Normally, Va means or, or. Okay, you can do it by this also, or this, or this. So there is a choice. But Va has also the meaning definitely, sure, for sure, Ishvara Pranidhana. Because we have to take that meaning, since he again says Samadhi Siddhir Ishvara Pranidhana. Otherwise, why he would give a choice? Ishvara Pranidhana Va. So by Ishvara Pranidhana, through the process of Ishvara Pranidhana, you will reach that. And then, who is Ishvara? He speaks of Ishvara. Ishvara, the word Ishvara is thought in different ways, Shiva as Shiva or Maheshwara. Ishvara is the best controller. Varaha, the best. Ishvaraha, so he is the controller of the whole everything, source of universe. So Ishvara is, he defines Ishvara. Klesha, karma, vipaka, ashayaihi, aparamrishtaha, purusha visheshaha, Ishvaraha. So we spoke about klishtaha, aklishtaha. There are kleshas. There are so many kleshas. And the kleshas are, you can say, sufferings or happiness, and even happiness becomes suffering at certain point of time. So that is why we want to go beyond happiness and suffering. So klesha, because of that klesha we do something, karma, action is there, klesha karma, and it brings fruition, vipaka, and it brings many other desires, ashaya. So klesha karma vipaka ashayaihi, with all these things, 4 things, everything has reaction. We act, and there is a reaction. And for that reaction, there is another action. Or we enjoy or suffer. So these are a chain of reactions or chain. So klesha karma vipaka ashayaihi, aparamrishtaha, untouched. He is untouched by the activities and its results and the many desires. He is untouched by that. Purusha visheshaha. He is a special person. Purusha is person. Purusha visheshaha. He is a special person who is called Ishvara. So, Purusha, who is a Purusha? Puri shete iti Purushaha. So one who dwells or sleeps, shete is to sleep. One who sleeps in a fort, Puri is fort. One who sleeps in the fort is Purusha. And there is one Purusha already here, isn't it? Because the I, what we call as the I, is the Purusha. In the physical human body or any animate thing. And we say even in animate things there is a Purusha, or that is the Antaryami, we call it. That is the inner controller. So, this Purusha is the body for Purusha Vishesha. So, in this body, we have a Purusha, and that Purusha becomes the body of Purusha Vishesha, that is Isvara. So, the Isvara is, I said, controller. So, one who controls from within. That's what it is called, Antaryami. Antaha Yami, one who controls. Antaha Yamayati iti Antaryami, one who controls from the inner. So, that is Isvara. So,